Explorer, hi. Welcome also Tribe family. Welcome or welcome back. We are here for a brand new reading, a pick a card reading, timeless and general energies of the tribe for a brand new adventure. And the topic for today is how do people perceive your sex appeal? So it's going to be something juicy and we are going to see some details about your sexual and sex appeal, dear explorer. So I pre-shuffled and prepared three piles or mazes, as I call them, for you to pick, and I let you see right away the options for you. This is for pile number 1. This is option and maze number 2. And this is for you, maze and pile 3. I give you a few seconds to feel a connection throughout your intuition, as it is the only guidance in here possible to find, to feel drawn to, and also to, see and leave some details that maybe are calling you for a possible message. And whenever you have decided, you can click in the description box your number and your maze so that we can start our exploration together. So I see you in your maze. Hello Explorer, welcome to your reading and to your maze. This is your card. It's about 28, surrender, letting go of the darkness. Very intriguing. And we are about to see how do people perceive your sexual appeal. So I'm feeling like in here, this is like a very feminine trait. Maybe there is something about your hair specifically, maybe the color also, not just the shape or the length, It's something about your face. There is some kind of femininity that is coming to me. Very detailed. I pre-shuffle some oracle cards to start with, and then we're going to use some tarots, and everything today is green or greenish at least. So let's see your oracle cards. We do have the oak and twistle, graceful persistence. We do also have the ram and dahlia. It's determination. I feel like you are very stubborn for the moment. Plus we do have the turtle and coriander, satisfaction. Very beautiful. Plus, I want just right away some tarots, 3 of them for you, dear soul. For you, about your sex appeal. How do people perceive it? Pile 1. I will take this. Okay. Now we have just 2 cards, sorry. About your sex appeal, pile 1. This one is coming. Okay. So here we are. So to sum up, we have graceful persistence, determination, and satisfaction. Plus we do have justice. We do have the star. And we have 8 of Pentacles. Very beautiful energies. So I feel like earth and hair in here, mainly, but doesn't matter. I'm feeling like the kind of personality and sex appeal that are very matching together of you is that you're very stubborn. Let me tell you, pile 1. Sounds like there is a gentle and elegant persistence of you. So if you have something in mind also, maybe you want to conquer, you want to woo someone, to court, or just to be courted by someone, sounds like you're very able to interact and give some hints, like when you are planting seeds. And at the end of your story, that person is coming to you because you cannot accept a no as an answer, and you're going and going until you get what you want. Maybe it's a prize, maybe it's a prey, maybe it's a victim of your fascinating energies, dear soul. an explorer, but I'm feeling like you're very shiny. You are very shiny because there is some satisfaction that you have in you. This determination that is really fascinating and magnetizing for people. Is like you have very, very strong personality. And by being so stubborn in the best way is like you have a mission and you are an accomplisher in life. So sounds like nothing can stop you. You stay true to yourself, you know, you trust in yourself. There is a lot of self-esteem in here, as for what I can see. Plus, we do have this beautiful turtle and says satisfaction. So I'm feeling like you're very self-sufficient. So you're not a needy personality. And the type of care that you're giving to yourself, because remember, you let go of something, you know, the dark places, sides on things, is like giving you the extra power to be very attractive and very sensual, you know. Also in this in when you stand, they do perceive, people do perceive that kind of position, you know, posture. I feel like you're very just, and there is some karmic moment coming back to you. So the efforts and the trying that you've been making in your life right now are not attempts, are results. So sounds like you have balanced something. So the kind of sexual appeal is like, I'm not saying logical or rational, but it's calculated. So you know your limits, and maybe you're also very able to value yourself throughout the gestures, your voice. I feel like something with the look. So hair, I would say hair, makeup, feminine traits that you already have maybe, but you are able to, you're skilled in the way that you are really able to, you know, to present yourself. And I'm feeling like you're really shining as energy, and there is something very beautiful because you trust yourself, you trust your intuition. So I'm feeling like in here more earth and hair signs. So this is Aquarius, so sounds like you're shining, and it's impossible not to notice you, dear soul. So there is something magnetic, and this characteristic is how you are working on yourself, on your goals, on your personality, on your mystical matters, you know, because you're really taking care of everything. And this is very juicy and very attractive. That's why people do stare at you, because you bring also this 8 of earth that is like you still expanding yourself, expanding your knowledge. So you have some very pragmatical traits, because you know that you want facts, you know, you want results, you want your goal, your prize. And by, you know, trying, you know, practice make it perfect. And it sounds like you're very conscious of who you are, your potential, how to arrange the details of your look. And I'm feeling like the kind of energy that you have are very feminine, but I'm having the vibe that you're very determined. So it's more masculine energies, because I'm feeling like you're balanced energies in here, okay? Due to your beautiful work, dear soul. And so you feel like self-secure, emotionally stable, self-sufficient. Those things are very sexy, okay, dear soul. So this was just a light point of view on things, a very short, I would say. Thank you for staying with me, dear explorer. This was your choice. If something resonates, take it. And if you want, you can also leave a like to support my channel. I thank you for staying in my company. You have my best wishes, and I hope to see you super soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. This is your choice. Welcome to your maze. Let's explore it together. We have something about your sex appeal, and it's saying big picture. Wow, number 23. So I'm feeling like you can be very logical or very intuitive, and the kind of energies that you give off is of a person who is very centered, who has a very specific mindset, very made of, you know, curiosity, based on curiosities or curiosity, yeah. And I'm feeling like very a digger in things, an explorer in things, but also very detached and very able to center yourself. Also maybe in the kind of, you know, chasing regarding, you know, flirting and something like that, and sexual energies. But let's see together. I prepared 3 oracle cards, and then we're about to use some tarots to see what do people perceive of your how do they perceive your sexual or sex appeal. Okay, we do have the Helk and Ash, strength. We do also have the Fox and Ivy, adaptability, flexibility, resilience. Yeah. Plus we do have the Marten and Foxglove, mischief. Wow. Okay. Dear soul, I want 3 tarots right away for you about your sex appeal. How are you perceived by people? This one, 4. That we're calling 4 we have for you. So extra energies, you know. We do have the 9 of Pentacles. We have Queen of Wands. We do have the 10 of Earth. And we do also have 4 of Fire. So 4 of Wands. Yeah. So dear soul, you have the big picture, and there is something very specific and very beautiful about your mindset. And I'm laughing because I feel like the type of personality in here is not very innocent. So I'm feeling like you can be a partner in crime for everyone. And it's like that you have this type of irony that is also very sensual and sexual, where you, with your own mindset, is like you are a discoverer, an explorer, and you discover and you spot things. And it's like you have this agility and this adaptability, so that nothing, no one and nothing can disturb you, and no one can pull you from a leg. So there is something very specific. It's like you have your own armor. It's like you have developed your own tools. So I'm feeling like the energies of somebody who is very conscious about the sex appeal that you have. And also people do understand that by reading your energies. There is something very strong about your personality. We have some kind of strength card in here, and adaptability. So it seems to me like wherever you are, is not making a difference for you. So sounds like you're very adaptive to every kind of social event, social grouping, social meeting, at work, more privately, in an intimate space. I'm feeling like you are very transversal with your energies, and the kind of environment that you are meeting up with people, it doesn't make the difference, because you are really able to adapt yourself and to valorize yourself very much in every kind of occasion. And this is like, believe me, very charming, very charming. Plus you have this mischief situation here, so I'm feeling like you love to make puns, to, you know, play with people, and this is like how you arouse their attention and create some kind of tension, because you don't want to be taken for granted. Pile 2, that's what I really feel in here. And I'm feeling like also you are this beautiful queen, believe me, fire, and earth. So this is a possible combination for you with your elements, or in your chart, or maybe the energies of the moment. I feel like the sex appeal is very good. Is excellent. It's very exceeding. So this queen is kind of, take me for what it is. I'm feeling like arrogant in the best way possible, because she's very masculine, she's very adaptive, she's very disruptive, very wild sometimes. It's like there is a fire inside of her that speaks of ambition, of sexiness, of being steamy, being juicy, and to play with man, because you know that you are in control, Pile 2. And people do really understand that of your personality. So the kind of sex appeal is like you are the queen of fire. Okay, very sexy. Also, there is something particular about your hands, about the gesture, arms and hands, I'm feeling like. But you have a bigger picture on things, on yourself and on your image as well, and on your sex appeal, because I'm feeling like you're very aware of it. Plus we have this 4 card that is very a sociable card. So where you want to celebrate, to share things, to share your fire with other people that are involved, and feel like you're very playful, very lively, very genuine, but not very innocent, you know. Plus we have this 9 of Earth, that is the 9 of Pentacles, and this 10. So I feel like you're okay, super satisfied. We are super satisfied with yourself, Pile 2 and Explorer. And I feel like the kind of independent vibe that you give off to people, but very able to play with their energies and their hearts and mind and words, you know, and facts. It sounds like you're a very lively creature, and you love to play around, to make, you know, some kind of puns, make of, you know, you distract people, you just have the ability to catch their eyes and to transform a situation in something very funny, something very open, something very spontaneous. And this kind of passionate vibe that you have with you is also very confident queen that you are, and also very taking care of the house, very satisfied with who you are, and this kind of self-esteem very at the maximum, I would say, at its climax, is really making you shine throughout every adventure. And I feel like you don't want just one person, you want to play around, to flirt around, to, you know, make a spell on people. Okay, this is very strong and funny. Plus you can be very, for sure, genuine, but very elegant in here, I'm feeling like, because we have strength cards. So very elegant energies that are coming about your look and the way you expose yourself, you know. So dear beautiful explorer, this was everything for the moment. If there is a message for you and you receive it and resonates with you, please leave a like to support my channel. I thank you very much for staying in my company to have this reading. You have my best wishes, and I hope to see you super soon. Bye. Hello Maze Explorer, welcome to your maze. This is the card you picked, and it's blossoming. There is something very floral about you. I'm feeling like delicate vibes in here, very contemplating the moon, the stars, the solar system. And I'm feeling like very delicate vibe in here, maybe more introvert, but I'm very eager to see and explore your maze with you, dear soul. So let's do it. I pre-shuffle some oracle cards, and then we are about to see and use some tarots. So we do have romance, the finch and peach. Romance, very romantic vibe, I told you, romantic vibe. Plus we have devotion, the sheep and blackberry. So devotion sounds to me like you could be the perfect wife, or you know, husband. The snake and fern, starting over. Yeah, I'm feeling like I want some tarots right away for you, dear soul. Let's see, what do people perceive your sex appeal? Okay, we do have the Hierophant. Yeah, marriage material. The Four of Swords. Yeah, wow, very beautiful energies. And the Ace of Earth. Dear soul, beautiful energies, very delicate and determined in here. So I'm very, you're blooming, you're blossoming, you're like a beautiful fruit, you're like a beautiful flower, and this is so delicious for other people. So you're very juicy, because I feel like the solidity that I do see in your personality, and the kind of very defined loving vibe, it's like romantic vibe that I do perceive in here, because we have romantic situation, and I'm feeling like the romantic vibe is coming for a very specific, delicate, innocent and pure, the purity that you have inside of you. So I feel like some very clean energies that are coming from you, and the sex appeal that you have is very clean, is to purify, because it's very connecting with romance and with devotion. So I feel like you're very one of a kind. I'm feeling like the energies of an old lady. I'm not saying old in the appearance or the clothing, you know. It's like a old-fashioned lady, a mom, you know, a madam. And I'm feeling like you really are on that vibe, and people do really perceive that they cannot mess around with you. They cannot bring you trouble because you want something very specific. I'm not saying a marriage, but with this devotion, it's like you dedicate yourself to your partner, and this kind of potential is very juicy for men or women that are looking for a true companion in life, you know, a real friend to start with, and to create this kind of alchemy, and to create this kind of journey that is life, that is marriage. And this is like starting over, and I feel like this could be a family that you want to start. So the kind of sex appeal that you have is reassuring. People are really feeling safe and at ease with you because you're not messing around, you're not a crazy wanderer. You have a specific kind of old-fashioned mindset that is at the center of you, that is allowing you to, throughout your sexual energies, to come to your conclusion that it could be a starting point, such as starting a new family. So the solidity that you also want in this kind of bond is not just sensual or sexual, is for a bigger aim, and it is a family. You love to take care of people with the Hierophant. You love to share your wisdom, your words, you know, your aphorism, your knowledge on things. Sounds like you're a caretaker. Sounds like you have these masculine energies where you help out other people, giving them tools, giving them, you know, it's like they are escaping from something and they find a refugee in you, you know, a shelter in you. And you're there with your eyes open, making your beautiful, you know, spell maybe that is opening the portal for them to see a new version of them, more based on tradition. This also is a card of tradition, very resonating with romance, with devotion. So I'm feeling like this could be very religious as well, but I'm feeling like you're more, maybe you want to preserve yourself till you will marry someone. I'm feeling like this very traditional vibe in here. Also in the appearance, also it's like you cover yourself, also your body, so you do not expose much, because I'm feeling like wife or husband vibe in here. Plus we have the Four of Swords, and that is speaking about how slow you are to do things, to calibrate things, to choose your things, but very, very also in love with who you are in your timing on things, because you do not rush into situations, into new meetings, you know. And I'm feeling like this is like giving you a vibe of something very pragmatical. So you want marriage, you want something like a contract in here. So you want something that is certain for you, and you do not adapt to other people's conditions or just needs, in the sense that your mindset and vibration is very clear, and the sexual, sensual and sex appeal also. And I'm feeling like you are not getting fooled by other people, so you understand when they are making, you know, things seriously, because you do with this Ace of Earth of Coins, because you're very serious on this matter, on this topic. And I feel like this is so beautiful. Old-fashioned lady or just sir, you know, it's really up to you to take the energies. But I'm feeling like in here there is something very splendid, and there is something that is letting you create your garden, that is your family. And you're using your sexual appeal just not to fool people, not to magnetize them, you know, towards you, but just to, you're standing still because you know who you are, you know your values and beliefs are very important for you, and based on tradition you are blooming, and you're let your garden also blooming. This is very beautiful, Patri. Very delicate, elegant and romantic too. So this is family friendly reading, you know. So you can be very juicy, but I'm feeling like in here your energies are saying everything. So This was everything for the moment there. So if there was a message, take only the things that are resonating with you. And if you want, you can also drop a like to support my channel. Thank you very much for staying here. It was my pleasure. And I hope to see you super soon. Bye.